What's up, fantasy champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to MK Headlines episode 11. So I'm going to do something a little bit different from now on MK Headlines, which is on Spotlight Sports Network's YouTube channel and on my personal YouTube channel. So what I'm going to do is, you guys remember how I would do the call-ins and there'll be so many people on? So I'm going to treat this like a radio station. So I'm going to have a couple people on per week, one or two, depending on the topics. And yeah, it's going to be like one person at a time, nice and organized, nice and neat. So we're going to do that. And without further ado, for the first guy by the name of Gio from DA215 or 205, I'm sorry if I butchered it. But we're going to talk about the Eagles and the offseason. So a lot of stuff to get into it. Let's just bring him right in. Please welcome Gio, my guy.
Hey, what's going on, Miss? Thank you for having me. Big shout out to him, man. We was talking about it a long time. Like we was gonna get me on the show, but we finally did it or whatever.
Yes, sir. We got it. And before, let the people know what you do with your channel and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all can catch me at Geofromda 215 on YouTube, on Twitter, now on Twitch too. Starting to do my Madden gaming on there. I got videos on there now. It basically just testing my equipment or whatever, but I've had videos on there. I'm working out of a copyright thing going on right now, and they should be back up soon. So just bear with me, give me a moment, and I appreciate y'all.
All right. So let's just get right into it. So the Eagles are 9 in the playoffs. We're in the offseason right now. So I want to start out with this. Was this season a success in your eyes?
I mean, in the beginning of the year, when I was going on different shows or whatever, or like voicing my opinion on Twitter, I didn't think that we was going to go to the playoffs, and then I started having hopes in the mid-season. So I looked at it as a win as far as it with our first year head coach, as far as Nick Sirianni being a rookie head coach. Jalen Hurts is full first year, like under the helm, getting his feet wet. We got to see the offense going on, like blossom or whatever, like we quote unquote how we was using it all this year. And as far as the defense was topsy turvy, but they held it down sometimes when the offense couldn't do it. We did have some major bumps through the whole season. As far as like mishaps, we're not going to talk about like as far as like the stats wise. I just thought it was pretty good in our end as far as the number one Russian team going into the end of the season. The defense just got to sharpen up, and then rumor has it that we might have JG another year. Hopefully that's not the case, but if he does stay here another year, he's got to dwell on all the tape that we had this whole year, this whole off season as well, because there's a lot to look back. Not just as far as coaches, the players too some of the players got to rep up and step up for their responsibilities as well, just to grow, maturing as far as play recognition and learning opposing offenses and defenses or whatever in their reads. That's it. I mean, it's pretty good. As far as it, they held their own. We showed not a good fight in the playoffs, but hey, we made it.
Yeah, we did. And especially in the beginning when we were losing games, I was like done. I had enough. Like I made so many rant videos how we were not going to make the playoffs and here and there. We weren't running the ball like against the Cowboys or whatnot. So, and then now we had the best running team in football. Like Nick Sirianni actually turned the switch. He flipped it, listening to the players, listening to the fans, listening to the media, all that stuff, and it worked out. So I was just like gonna say, is Nick Sirianni up for Coach of the Year? Like, is he a candidate to look out for that?
I mean, yeah, I was shocked when I heard his name in that category. So, like I said, you were talking to the first year head coach here, turning this
Mhm.
team from 2-5 into playoff contenders, as you can see how he did, and not just only him as far as like making the team going to the playoffs, just being by Jalen as far as like correcting them. We seen him being aggressive with Jalen on the sideline sometimes in the video. Like we seen him yell at him or whatever. That's just what a coach does. You can't be soft on your players. They got to mature and better themselves. So, like I said, Sirianni did a good job. Like I would like to see another year under him. But as far as it, we just got to switch up the coaching staff a little bit. Hopefully we do make some changes. As far as Stutland, I want to see him stay as well. I just thought he did a pretty good job with the run as well. We can't always discredit him as well. That line is a beast, man. Like I said, I hope we becoming the number one running team next year, coming into the 2022 season.
Mhm. I agree 1000% on that. 1000%. Our running back room is so deep. I mean, think about it. Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, Jason Huntley, etc. I mean, our running game in Jalen Hurts. I'll put Jalen Hurts in there.
Yeah,
So we just got to look up on that. And just watching these divisional playoff games, right? This is like the best weekend of football. Each game ended up in like 3 points or whatever. So is Jalen Hurts going to be able to keep up with those quarterbacks like a Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes? Do you think he'll be able to keep that up next year?
I mean he should. If you look at the stats compared to what him and Josh Allen did in their first year, literally almost compared the same. As far as Lamar Jackson as well, dumb numbers is there as far as running. He had 10. We were talking Jalen Hurts had 10 rushing touchdowns. He was up there with some of these big running backs. He can make plays with his legs, but I want to see him more progress on his arm. And not just only his arm, but his reads got to be better. During that Buccaneers games, there was a couple of disguises that he could have had red, but he missed red a couple. What was it, like 2 touchdowns potential? So his reads just got to be better. I just hope that the offseason he could just be able to look back. They had tape for a couple teams, and he has tape on himself, so he can be able to look back at his mistakes. That's it.
Now, there are people telling me, like some certain content creators are like, we need to get a Russell Wilson, we need to get a franchise quarterback. Where they're not in the mood for waiting for Hurts to develop. So, are you on that side of the bandwagon as well? Like, let's say hypothetically, Howie Wilson gets a call for Russell Wilson. Are you going to answer that call, or are you going to be like, hang up and next?
I mean, I got two sides of the story. I'm not a biased person when it comes to Eagles fans. Like I just want my team to win, but I do want to see Hurts. He is a cheaper option. Maybe we could build around him. If we can't build around him, wait, we did get utilized weapons around it. Let's just bring in another quarterback that could just utilize the weapons. That's it. I just think as far as it, he is just his accuracy, man. But I'm gotta go with the cheaper option. Even if they call me and say, A Rod, Aaron Rodgers, let's say A Rod. Um,
Same thing.
no, bro, that's just my opinion. Like people can bash me or whatever, but that's just my opinion because Jalen Hurts is cheaper right now, and you could build on him. That's it.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm on both sides. Like
Yeah,
I want Jalen Hurts to succeed and be our quarterback for years. I want that. But if he's still struggling, I'm not afraid to get Russell Wilson. I am not. If it
right.
takes like one draft pick or two or something like that, I'll be like, gimme. Gimme, because that's an instant upgrade. But last week on MK Headlines, I had an Eagles beat writer by the name of Chris Franklin. Shout out to him, my guy. He's like, we have so many pieces that need to be filled first, and then we can get like a Russell Wilson or something like that. So for me, it's just like I can see both sides. So I don't know exactly where I want to go. So
I mean, we still don't know the decision on Jason Kelsey yet. I was talking to Eagles Uncensored earlier today. He was saying that Lindenball should be an option if Kelsey goes away, which I totally agree. That if Kelsey does go away, we need to utilize on our offensive line. Brandon Brooks is retiring, and then our offensive line is we still have a couple good 2-3 year vets there, but I just still think we still need Jason Kelsey to teach some of these younger players the role. And not only that, we just need a center, man. I don't think we're gonna have a better center than Jason Kelsey. That dude can zone block and come out his block and read and run a mile and block another block. So
yeah, I can definitely agree. But when I was talking to Chris Franklin, the last game against the Buccaneers in Tampa, right? And he saw Jason Kelsey just walk around for the last time, and he still has this feeling that Jason Kelsey is not going to retire. He thinks Brandon Brooks is going to retire before Jason Kelsey. Now, if that happens, I'm up for it. Give me that. Another year of the greatest center of all time. Give me that shit.
Yes.
Give me that. So I'm definitely up for Jason Kelsey. So speaking of free agencies, so there's a lot of notable, just free agents on this Eagles. So I want your take. I'm going to pull up a list of it right now, and I just want to hear everyone's take on each one of these guys. Like, would you keep them or would you not keep them? So, hold on. Mouse. There we go. So I'm going to take off the overlay. So the first one is Anthony Harris. Do you think the Eagles should keep him, or do you think we should just let him hit the bricks?
I mean, that's 40 mil. That's 4 mil right there. I think we could do better. I mean, we still got Kayvon Wallace, to fill that void.
And then Derek
he has to go, man.
I just made my video today. That's gonna be up right after this.
He has to go, man. And as far as that 12 mil, that kind of hurts that we had to pay on that. Kerrigan has definitely got to go. Ryan showed up.
Yeah.
He literally just showed up in the playoffs, and just one time in the season, he literally had like a 0.5 sack during the season or whatever. Nelson has to go.
Really?
Sure. He doesn't know. I don't even think he wants to be here. In my eyes, I don't think.
He wants more money. In my eyes, yes. So I'm definitely up for that. So what would you do? Who would take that spot? McPherson. Would you draft a corner, or would you pick one up in free agency?
Well, if Garner's there, take him.
Right.
Sauce Garner is there, take him. But if not, we still have Zach McPherson or whatever. Like I said, young talent or whatever. Not giving up on him. I was big on him when they drafted. But we can utilize in free agency though. We can easily find that. We can find a cheaper guy to fill that role. The same thing with Rodney McLeod too. I think he should go too. I mean, he's been here for so long.
Jordan Howard, really?
We got to keep him.
Nelson said Howard's gone, unless that's a different Howard I'm missing.
I mean, as far as Huntley though, but I don't think we should just keep that 1-2 punch that we had this year going in. Like I said, as far as going in next year, I want to be the number one running team again.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, with Jalen Hurts, that's the only way we can prosper, I feel like. So I say McLeod gone, Howard gone, Ridgeway gone, Scott keep, Singleton keep, and Ward keep.
Yeah.
Because we can get a Howard in a draft. I mean, that is a possibility. We definitely get that. But it's just like, I'm getting tired of cutting this guy. It'll be the third time.
I just look at it as a capital. Like we just got capital, just in case if somebody injured, we got a bruiser, we got a decent back. But if we can find somebody in the draft, that hey, I take that too as well.
Mm-hmm. So Ridgeway, Boston Scott, Alex Singleton.
Keep.
Okay,
I
I
still
can
think he
definitely
has
see.
potential in him, just like T.J. Edwards. Like, still want to see him.
Yeah. Jason Kroom. Sorry.
Don't even know who that is, Mitch.
He's one of our
Years
tight
ago,
ends.
bro.
He's one of our
Yeah, I
tight ends.
mean,
So we got Goddard, we got Stahl, we got Jackson, who's on and then we got Kroom.
yeah, I know Jack
So
Stahl and all that. Yeah, we got a
yeah,
solid rotation. I mean, I would like the Eagles to bring out a veteran tight end though, or number 2 tight end. Even though we still got Richard Rodgers, he's still good or whatever, and we got Jack Stoll. I still think we need a veteran tight end. Eric
uh,
Ebron is one name I had in particular. I've been saying,
there's so many tight ends on the free agency market. It's insane.
yeah,
I was just looking at it
even Zach
like
Ertz.
Zach
Zach
Ertz
Ertz is
is
back in the
there,
market. Yeah,
Gronk is there, OJ Howard is there. That'll be a
well,
nice
that's a nice
pickup.
pickup.
I would definitely take OJ Howard without a doubt. I would. And there's this other list that I got here. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, do you guys in the chat feel like we need another tight end? Because I feel like we do to go up with a Goddard. I mean, Jack Stahl is good, but he's not the guy that we want for the second spot, in my opinion. You can go cheap to get linebacker Phil Singleton spot. Again, yeah, we got so much room. We got so much money in the cap space. It's just like, it's
We could bring a
great.
veteran too. Donte Hightower is a free agent after this year too.
Oh,
Patriots
wait, we
linebacker.
did. Oh, yeah, Jason Kelsey, Ronnie McLeod. Uh, Here's the thing about Boston Scott. It's the only reason I feel like he's only here for the Giants. Like that's the only thing I feel like. Well, he is underrated. I like him. I feel like he's only here for the Giants. For me,
Just like how we had Jordan Hicks for the Dallas Cowboys.
yeah, yeah, I would definitely keep
Yeah,
Scott.
I'll keep Scott too. Like I said, they just got to utilize him more or whatever. Like I said, it's they were just underutilized, and then for us to come in the Tampa game not running the ball or whatever, like we came in as the number 1 team in the run, but you're not utilizing Howard or whatever. Like,
Mitch, ask this man how he killed me. Seriously, it's going to make me die laughing. What?
I'm trying to remember.
Did it have to do with Madden? Because that's like the only thing I'm.
No. It was I think it was something with J Jaw. I think I don't remember.
Yeah. So, oh my god. But yeah. I mean, do you guys feel like in the chat, PUBG? You guys played PUBG?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Hey, I still play Fortnite. So it's just like
He's trying to get me to play it now, but
I never play PUBG. But yeah, now I just want to go to the wide receivers aspect because we definitely need a veteran wide receiver. And to me, I would trade for Calvin Ridley.
so would
I
I.
would.
In a
You
heartbeat,
would.
I would. Yeah, I would give it
Yeah.
one of those threes. I would give the late first round for that trade. Honestly, maybe if we can get him. If Howie puts a rabbit out his hat and get him to cheek for dimes, oh, buy me it, man. Or Allen
Yeah.
Robinson. I would like to see Allen Robinson. And there's another one. Mike Williams
Mike
from the
Williams.
Chargers.
Mike Williams.
So my picks would be really Mike Williams and then Allen Robinson. That's how I would go. Those top 3. We do need a veteran receiver. Now, how would you feel if they bring in a veteran receiver? They keep who we want to get released as far as Rager. Like, how would you feel about that?
I mean, if we get another wide receiver to go up with Devontae Smith, I'm good with it.
Mhm.
And if Rager's still there, put him on the bench. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
because
rather have
Quez is
Ward.
literally going to take that number 3 spot. There's no question.
Oh, yeah. Quez will be there. If not Quez, then Ward, I guess.
Ward, yeah. Because the
I'm
umbrella
like,
man got to go.
And yeah, and John Hightower didn't get a contract for like the future things or whatever. So
They let him go.
I'm taking Ojabo with that first pick, second pick Dean, and the last and final pick straight up. Trade that for Calvin Ridley. Like, again, I love all those picks. But again, it's Howie freaking Roseman.
Yeah, he has to pull a rabbit out his whatever, just to make the trades. I mean, he done it in the past. I mean, he's done it to the point where he got nothing back. So if Howie does, pull something out this year's draft, and hey, all by means, I will take the Fire Howie hashtag away for that whole year or whatever.
Yeah, I would too. It's just to me, if Hutchinson is there at 3, trade up with Houston and grab him. I want Hutchinson. Is that because I'm a Michigan fan? Yes, but I want Hutchinson. He can transform our defense like that.
Yeah, and he could play 2 positions. He could play that end and that linebacker spot.
Yeah. And when people are telling me that we were gonna have to trade 3 for all of our first round picks to go up to number 1 for Hutchinson, but I'm just like, everything in the draft, it's a gamble. So knowing Howie, he can think about doing that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, he's found gems in the late round. We had Jason Kelsey. Who else? Mailata was another one. There was another player we had at the late round too. That was another gem that was it Vita Vey, but he's not with us no more.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah. I mean, leave it to Howie.
Yeah. It makes no sense. Do you think he's going to be extended?
No. I mean, it's kind of, come on. Him and the owner literally go to the same church, the same synagogue together. So, like, I don't know. I want to say, yeah, that he does get extended, but no, if like the front office has a say so on it. That's the only way how he gets out of the Eagles. The whole organization under him has a say so on it.
Yeah. As much as I hate Howie, I have to give him some props. He knows exactly what he's doing when taking an offensive lineman or defensive lineman to build for the trenches. I mean, I can agree with that, but again, we could have had JOK. We could have had one of the corners, I forget his name, Surtain or JC Horn.
Patrick Surtain. We had JC Horn. We missed there was another lineman. I forgot the name of it. They stole the offensive lineman from him. He became like a gen. I forgot what team it was on. I'll look it up and then I'll tag you on it tonight.
Cool. Wait. Howie is. Yep, that's basically it. It's amazing.
You're forced to love him. That's what it is. It's just you're forced to love the Howie relationship. You hate it as much, but you simply can't like do anything about it because this dude will literally like just hands you a good ass player or a freaking draft gem that he gets in the late round, and then all of a sudden 2 or 3 years this dude is a superstar in our team.
Mitch, be happy, dog. We get one of the best players in last year's class in the second round with Dickerson. I honestly felt like if we did not draft him, I felt like we could have got him in the third. Because his injuries, I really felt like we could have got him in the third.
A lot of people said though that pick was not even a reach because a lot of people had him like on their boards or whatever. So the Eagles had to like utilize and just get him. Because he was on a bunch of boards. He was literally on the Lions board too. I remember we're reading it at one time. And then they had Sune Penn what is his Penn
Sewell?
Sewell, yeah.
Yep. I mean, you really think he would have been gone? I don't know, but we could have had JOK as linebacker.
Yeah.
He could have won it. Hey, everything in the draft is a risk and a gamble.
Yeah.
So you got to play your cards right, and I have to admit, Howie played his cards right here. Dickerson was a first rounder. The only reason he fell was and I felt like with that knee injury, he could have gone to like the third round or something. I honestly believe that because what other team is looking for I guess a lot of teams who are looking for like an offensive lineman that can play every single position. So I felt it. But it is what it is. For me, I probably would have drafted JOK. That's just me. But do you think that Darius Slay is going to get extended this year?
Yeah. I think he played one of his best careers here.
Yeah. I'm just amazed that it hasn't been done yet. That's the thing. We shouldn't have been the first thing. Like, Jimmy, here's your
I
money.
mean,
Go.
that and going back to the Holly situation, I just think that money has to be moved around and changes had to be changed. Like as far as like with the cap, so they might be talking about it behind closed doors. Who knows? We might hear it from it after the Super Bowl. Honestly, I guess it's just waiting for the off season to see what's going on. As far as like with the retire, like to see hopefully Jason Kelsey does come back or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we have to be grateful here. We have so much money in the cap right now. It's like so freaking good. And I'm seeing on Twitter, like all these Saints fans are just like upset because they have
Yeah,
they're over 75 million in the cap. One, Sean Payton is about to retire or go to Dallas. If that happens, oh my god. But yeah, I'm just saying, it's like we just
yeah,
gotta be grateful this year. It will happen right after the Super Bowl. Oh, okay. So right after the Super Bowl, that's when they make all their choices and like contract extensions. What is
yeah.
up,
That's what
Coach Donte?
I kind of figured that it would be after the Super Bowl because of they would have to just wait for the all season and get the whole head coach vacancies out the way and whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I was talking about this with Cool Cat Connor the other day. Shout out to him. Um, do you think that the Eagles should keep Miles Sanders?
No, I mean, I don't want him. Just one more year. That's it. I just want to just use him and that's it. It's like a
Me-
used car. Like I just want to keep using him until he's done. So if we can't get another running back that's as far as good as him, just one more year and that's it. I don't want to see Miles no more. I mean, like as far as it the I mean the injury issues, the fumble issues, just you name it, man.
The injuries. Dante, maybe next week, all right, bud? Maybe next week. I'm trying something out here with the show. Like I'm having him on as the first part of my guest, and I'm gonna have Eric on for the second part to talk about Lakers and Sixers. So I'm just trying out something here. So as of right now, I feel like it's going great. As of right now, it's going great. My first priority in this free agency is Minka Fitzpatrick and Addison or Godwin. Then I'm going to go for Chandler Jones, Riddick, or Von Miller. I mean, is Von Miller a free agent out there this year?
Micaiah Fitzpatrick that's a good pickup for Steven Nelson as a
Yeah.
replacement. Yeah, I would definitely grab him in a heartbeat.
I mean, is Von Miller a free agent after this year? I don't know.
We do, and we do need to utilize on that right end position because Brandon Graham he's what 33 now, so
Yeah.
we definitely got to go young on that one. I
Sanders
feel as
is
though
a,
we got a good defensive tackles. We just need ends.
Yep, I agree. Sanders is a really good scheme fit. No disrespect to this running back one, but there's a difference between a special back and a good scheme fit. I mean, the one thing that bothers me about Miles Sanders, he like tries to find the hole to like break out and go instead of just running up the middle and just gain some yards. That's the running back we need, and that's why I hope we can keep Jordan Howard. That's why I want him to stay here. That is why. I mean, we let go of Kerryon Johnson again. Like, that guy just
I
can't
know,
stay
just keep coming
healthy.
back, yeah, or stay healthy, yeah.
If he comes back, watch him be cut again. But I'm just saying, we cut the same players multiple times. It's not just Jordan Howard. It's just,
Yeah, no. It's just I
uh,
guess nobody wants them, and it's just there, cheaper for the market. That's it.
Sanders needs to play more like Le'Veon Bell, and he will be so much better. I agree with that. And
Yeah, he
Le'Veon
needs to
Bell
be a
just got
patient running
released.
back. Yeah,
Le'Veon Bell just got released. So I would definitely take him. I would. I like Le'Veon Bell. It's like too bad they had Fournette, and he just like he came back just in the nick of time for that game. So, do you think that this defense right now could be better if we blitzed a lot more? Because I felt like we can.
and show multiple disguises too. I agree. I was one of those guys that if we had blitzed the ball more and put more pressure and showed more disguises, we could have been a dominant D. But like I said, it all starts with the linebackers, man. That's where we was weak at this year.
Mhm. Yeah, the line. I mean, this goes back to when we had like those good linebackers, Takeo Spikes, Jeremiah Trotter, all those guys. And now we just have like a guy like Alex Singleton,
Yeah, we
Ryan
always had
Kerr.
one dominant linebacker. We had D'Amico Ryans as well too. Like we always had one solid linebacker, but now it's like we have a nobody.
That's a huge There's a huge difference between Dalvin Cook and Miles Sanders. Yes, there is definitely. Like be a patient back, wait for the holes to open up, and then him right away. Right now, all he does is just to run straight and take a Le'Veon Bell. Yep. How old is Le'Veon Bell?
Oh,
Can
he's got to
someone
be in
look?
his 30s, man.
Can someone tell me in the chat how old Le'Veon Bell is? Like he's got to be up there, and I guarantee you, someone else is going to pick him up. I guarantee you next year.
Yeah, it's always gonna, like I said, everybody's trying to now. The way the NFL works is it's just a lot of subs, man. It's not like that one. Remember when we used to grow up as we used to see that one player the whole game. Now it's always being a sub, and now we have multiple running backs that can come in here and utilize the ball as far as like catching it in the backfield or running it. So we always got to show disguises, whatever. Not just only on defense. Like I said, it's progressing to offense. So I see why a lot of teams have multiple running backs.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And Le'Veon Bell is one of those guys that can go to any single team for like for a little bit of time and then go. I feel
Right.
like he's one of those guys. Like he will never be as good as he was with Pittsburgh. He would never be as good as that again.
No.
So he's like one of those servable running backs. And most of these touchdowns Miles Sanders had in 2020 were luck touchdowns. I mean, luck you'll take any day in the NFL. You got to take the luck. I mean, think about it here. I mean, if people are saying with the luck, let's say someone's going to come at you, right? And then they just miss like full force and then they miss and they bobbled it and get it. That's luck. Like they still got the possession of it. Thank you, Damian. He's
Oh, he's still
20.
young.
Really?
He could be
Shoot.
T capital for
Oh,
not
yeah.
just the only team, but that's young still.
He
He's
is
not in his
30
30s.
next month. Wow. I thought he was like 32, 33.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He was like at least 32.
Wow. Shoot. You learn something new every day. I would definitely. If we can get him, I would not be mad if we let go of Jordan Howard then. I would not be mad if we get Le'Veon Bell.
No,
For
yeah, sure.
like, I would not even pay him that much. I would give him like 1 year, $5 million.
Yeah, Lev Bell's running style is real good, man. He was the one that started that whole patient in the line running back. Like nobody knew what he was doing, but all he had to do was just look down the field. His stance, he even said it. He said it himself in one interview. He had to stand tall like that so he could see where all the linebackers and the safeties was coming from.
Yeah, the Steelers touchdown he had in 2020, the defense thought we were throwing to Wentz, handed it off to Sanders for that big 70-yard gain. Yep. I mean, it's luck of the Irish and whatever the offense. I mean, the saying is give what the defense gives you. And that's what the defense gave us, a 70-yard gain there.
Yeah,
I mean, you
correct.
got to take it. You got to take it. So that's what I was going to bring up about Jalen Hurts and his run game. Because what the defense gives you, he can run to a touchdown from the 30-yard line on our side. So take what he gives you, run the ball. But again, it comes with the accuracy and reading. Hopefully next year he can develop that. So let's say that does not work, right? Jalen Hurts doesn't work out. Would you be mad if we get like a Bryce Young or something?
I won't. No, I honestly won't. Like I said, I'm a diehard Eagles fan. I want what's best for my team, and I would like to see another Super Bowl. Like I said, I didn't experience the Super Bowl um, that we won in 2017. I didn't experience that celebration, but I want to see another one before I pass away. So, like I said, I want what's best for my team.
Yeah. I just want another one ring also. I want another one of these.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, right in the back. We got
I don't
Sixers got to get one, man. We need that. We need to change
oh
that MB
God.
one to a Sixers one, man.
I want that to happen. Don't
Yeah.
get me started.
Mhm.
I don't want Bell. Wait, you don't want Bell. He is no longer the guy he used to be, and I'm tired of paying for guys who can't contribute. Well, to me, from what I've seen, he can be that third down back. from what I've seen. Like, I could definitely see that. So, I could see him gaining yards when necessary. But who knows? That's your decision here. And let's go to Devontae Smith. What were your thoughts on him for this season, man? I mean, think about it.
He was good, man.
He was just like, I'm so excited we got him because people keep on saying he's too small and all this stuff. But again, he broke Deshaun Jackson's record. He did not get 1,000 yards like I thought he would. But I'm safe. I can now say he's our number one for years. We can finally say we have a number one wide receiver in this franchise, on this team. We can finally say that. But again, we need a 2 or a 3 and then the second tight end. There's a lot of holes.
Just to get the looks away from him. Devontae Smith, man, his run route ability was something I've never seen in the Eagles since Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin.
Yeah.
He could be as great as both of them, honestly. He just has to get on the same page with Jalen Hurts as well. Even though they had that connection in college or whatever, it's NFL level. It's way different. Like these defenses are different. So him breaking the 900 yards was perfect for me. I expected him to get 750 honestly this year, but him breaking the record, yeah. So because the way the team was going, but as far as him breaking that Deshaun Jackson record, I mean, like I said, I feel confident that if we do got our number one receiver, and yes, I'm gonna go order me a Devontae Smith jersey this year because I had bad luck getting receiver jerseys, and then they end up getting traded or getting cut.
Yeah, that's how I am with jerseys. Like, I got a Jordan Matthews one, like when he came back, and he got traded or he got cut.
I was a big Jordan Matthews fan, but man, that was a letdown, man. Like, it was a letdown.
Dude, he was my favorite Eagle during that time because my cousin was good friends with him.
Oh, nice.
School at Vanderbilt. So I'm like, I had to pick him. Like, I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, man, he was another dude, just like Reggie Brown. But we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah. But you know what? I actually forgot to ask you this. I'll ask you this right now. Who's your favorite Eagle of all time?
Oh man, shoot, that would have to be the X-Man, Jeremiah Trotter. That had to be Jeremiah Trotter. Because I would say Vic, because a lot of people know that I like Michael Vick, and especially when he came to the Eagles, I was ecstatic or whatever. Like, I was electric when he came.
Yeah.
But man, that way Jeremiah Trotter used to just tackle these dudes and sack the quarterback, and him doing the celebration when I was a kid, that used to get me hyped, man.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. For me, it's McNabb. I mean, that's the first real quarterback I get to watch because I was born in 94, and he came to us in what year? 99?
Yeah, 99. Because I think the year after Vic came in 2000, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. But it's just like that. I was 6 when he came in 5 or 6. So he was my first quarterback, and I know he wasn't accurate enough. But hey, he helped us to get to 4 NFC Championship games when I was that young. So I was used to all this, getting
winning
there.
And all that, yeah.
Yeah, getting there. So I'm just like, you know what? McNabb's my favorite player of all time. My old AOL screen name was Eagles MK5, the 5 for McNabb.
5 for McNabb, yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah,
McNabb was I like McNabb, man. As far as what we could be able to do with his foot, but he was one of those quarterbacks that once he ran out the pocket and just planted himself, man, he had an arm. McNabb had an arm, man.
He did, and we had Brian Westbrook then. We had good players in that year. In those years, we definitely did.
We had a solid line too as well. We had a decent. I think we was lacking in the tight end department, even though we had what's his name, Brent Selleck.
Yes.
Yeah, Brent Selleck was a good one, and then we had L.J. Smith as a backup. But I think that we was just lagging, man. If we had a Zach Ertz type of tight end during that Super Bowl year, I think we'd have won it.
Yeah, and I actually met Chad Lewis, so it's one of those tight ends before.
That's a big guy. I seen him in person, not literally face to face, but walking by. That dude is big.
I was talking to him. I was young, and my dad was wearing an Eagle shirt. He was like, dang, I should have had him sign. Because we were at this restaurant called TGI Fridays, and I saw this limo coming up, and I saw someone coming out, and I was like, Dad, that's St. Louis. He's like, no, it's not. He walks up, and we're like, oh, yeah, St. Louis coming out of a limo.
Oh damn!
Fridays.
Yeah, dude, we'll freak out. I used to work. So you know the Best Buy down there by the stadium. I used to work there.
Yeah.
I used to see a lot of players and whatever. I used to get like crazy. We wasn't allowed to talk to them or whatever, but they used to just come in there and then seeing them on TV compared to them in real life, you're like, damn, he is tall. That dude is big. Like he's about to get a muscle ripped out his shirt.
Yeah. Oh my God, Hammer. But yeah. So I would just like to say thank you for coming on, man. It was great talking to you and everything. Yeah, we got to do this again. So
Yeah, for
let
sure,
the
man.
people know where they can find you as I'm fixing this.
Oh no, go ahead. Y'all can find me at Geofromda 215 on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Twitch. And certain other streaming platforms as well. I'm currently working on, so post that Twitter up. I'll post that link up on my Twitter as well, so you can follow me there.
All right, that sounds good, man. I'll talk to you.
All right, Mitch. Appreciate you having me here.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you.
Peace.
Yep. All right. Yo, that was my man Geo. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. His link is in the description. And before I let this guy up, I just gotta, just plug in some merch for the Spotlight Sports Network. We're on a 15 for the next 3 days or today. We have our sales are 15% off. So if you're looking for some merch, you're looking for everything, that is what you need to do. So, yeah, cop some merch at spotlightsportsgear.com. All right. Now, for the Sixers vs. Lakers game, this guy's a huge Russell Westbrook fan. He freaking loves him. I don't understand why, but come up here, Eric. How's it going, man? How's it going, dude? Muted.
I do not like Westbrook, by the way. Just want to clear that in the air. But what's up, man? Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man. So, real quick, how do you like the Spotlight Sports Network? I know you've been here for a couple months, so how do you like it?
It's pretty good, man. I enjoy it. Not this guy, get him off, bro. You got horrible takes, like I don't even want to get started.
That's why I didn't have him on for this game.
Yes, like exactly. I just want to say, thank you to Spotlight Sports Network because they gave me a platform. They made me from shy to not shy, and they gave me a platform to express my opinions and stuff. And you guys are great people, man. Mitch and everybody else over there, Spotlight Sports Network, are great people. They want to do what I do, and it just gives me motivation. So I appreciate the Spotlight Sports Network, man. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
So at Westbrook's, okay. All right. But first, where can the people find you at, man?
Yes, sir. You can find me at S.C Experience, man. It's the same thing for Twitter, Instagram. I don't use Twitter that much for my S.C Experience yet. I'm trying to get more followers, and then I'll start tweeting. But Instagram, I'd be using a lot. S.C Experience, SC__ Experience, all lowercase with 2 dots between the S and the E. See? And on YouTube, S.C Experience, y'all see me in the description, man.
Yep. Everyone's link is in the Spotlight Sports Network. Their links are down below. And by the way, before I forget, on Thursday for the game, Eric and I are going to be calling it for the Spotlight Sports streams. So it's going to get, oh my God, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't doubt if other Philly fans join in and try to talk shit to me. So, I mean, hey.
No. It's only going to be you and I.
Oh, okay, there's going to be a lot of trash talking.
So I don't know if you were there at the meeting, but yeah.
Okay,
bet. No one can do all that anymore.
Sounds good.
It's only me and you. So
we go talk trash the whole
oh my God. But I'm gonna
even if I'm losing by 30.
Dude, I'm gonna be in my family room and I'm like I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna be like on time and everything.
For sure. Oh, really? I guess it's on national TV, right? I believe it's on national TV.
It's gotta be. I
heard
don't
it is.
watch it on. I got it.
Yeah, I think it's on
Yeah.
TNT.
LOL. Imagine Daniel Jones owning your team.
You said Daniel Jones was better than
Jalen.
Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts.
he said they were Jalen Hurts, and we lost to Daniel Jones. Slay. So, all right. Other than
Yeah.
that, Slay, shut up. We gotta talk about this game, man. So, it's Anthony Davis. He is playing, right?
Today is his first day back. I'm gonna be doing the Brooklyn game, so this is his first day back from injury. I gotta see what he contributes today, and if he looks good, man, he's gonna be a key component to Thursday.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to see. I want both teams full to the strength. The Sixers are missing some key pieces.
Yeah.
Thibault's playing tonight. We don't have Curry. Danny Green can go sit down, but we don't have Curry yet. But if we get Curry,
is he playing Thursday?
I don't know. Slade, shut up. Eric has to Russell, bruh. Okay, all right. Stop with this Russell Westbrook thing. Stop it. So, yeah, is there one thing you're kind of scared about facing the Sixers besides Joel Embiid?
I was gonna say Embiid. I think the perimeter shooting. I think the fact that you guys got Seth Curry and Danny Green. I know Danny Green has been inconsistent, but Seth Curry has been a consistent shooter. You know, you got Maxey as a between Thibault and Maxey. Which one's the one that's better at defense again?
Thibault.
Maxey, huh? Oh, Thibault.
Thibault's
you got
better
great
at
defenders
defense.
on that
Maxey,
team.
you score.
Okay. Yeah, you got great defenders on that team. I'm scared of the perimeter defense that we got. And I'm also scared of starting off slow. That's something that killed us the past few games where we start off slow and then we have to play comeback, which we do come back, but then we fell at the end because it's too much to come back from. So I'm looking at the Lakers as starting out strong. You start off strong against the Sixers team, then you're going to have yourself a game. But if you start off rough, this Sixers team, you know, they could blow leads because of Doc Rivers, but at the same time, it's hard to come back from like 20-point deficits, man. And we haven't been able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, didn't you do that to the Kings?
Sort of. They were like down by like 13. It wasn't 20, but Miami Heat, we played them on Sunday. We were down by 26. We came back with a 21-0 run, and then it came down to the last few minutes, and you know, it was too much to handle, you know.
Yeah. Now, what are your 3 keys to victory for this game for the Lakers and Sixers?
3 keys of victory. You want me to do it for both sides or just for me, or
just for you, and then I'll do it for the Sixers.
3 keys to victory for the Lakers is, you know, start off strong. That's number 1. Like I said, start off strong. Number 2, get Anthony Davis going. You know, if you get Anthony Davis going, I'd rather him going than Westbrook. And then third one, of course, limit Westbrook, man. Westbrook does too much in crunch time. If the game is like, let's just say 105 to 107, y'all winning, don't feed it to Westbrook because you've seen the past few games in crunch time. He doesn't perform. So I'd rather give it to anybody else. Give it to LeBron at that point. But yeah, it'll start off strong, get Anthony Davis adjusted. And, well, of course, I would do the obvious of stop Embiid, but you can't really stop Embiid. So that's how to put that in.
Yeah. So for me, number 1, let Embiid do his thing. I mean, that's just common sense at this point. 2, we need everyone to step up. We need Tobias Harris to step up more than anybody. Tobias Harris is like, he's so inconsistent. He is so bad. Like, I'm getting so annoyed, and people make fun of me for quick buys. Like, I'm getting so annoyed at that. Like, you can see Tobias, he actually sounds depleted. He looks depleted. He looks defeated. And, like, you see Korkmaz trying everything he's doing out there. You see him, like, I don't understand why people don't like him, but that's another story. Eric,
I appreciate it, Jadis, man. I hope to see you in my live today against Brooklyn, man. AD comes back, so it's gonna be a cool live.
Yeah, and for 3, stop LeBron. I mean, with Thibault coming back, he's arguably the best player to stop LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, Tobias, okay, but Embiid, I'm not gonna have him because he's gonna have to be on AD. So it's just like, so for me, if Danny Green does not play, I will put Thibault in the starting lineup, guard him with Westbrook. I would put who's your shooting guard? Monk?
Yeah, usually it's Monk, Avery Bradley, LeBron, Westbrook, and Dwight, but AD's coming back, so it might most likely kind of go Dwight. So Dwight will be on Bede. AD will probably be on Tobias. So it'll be Dwight, AD, uh, LeBron, Malik Monk, and Avery Bradley. That would be my starting five. Would he go that route? I wouldn't doubt it if he puts AD at the 5, and then you'll see something different, but who knows?
Now, I've been seeing a lot that Westbrook has been like getting talks to with Frank Vogel for like 2 hours or something. Like this benching really doing something to Westbrook here. I would bench him. I want him to come off the bench.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's because if you look at Westbrook's career since he started, he's always been a starter. He's always been that guy to be the face, of a franchise,
Yeah.
right? In
Yeah.
OKC, more people talked about in the beginning more of Westbrook than they did about Harden, and that's why Harden was the first one gone. And then you had Westbrook and KD, and then KD was gone. So then you had Westbrook by himself, and then he had his MVP season, of course. And then, he went to Houston. And next to James Harden, he was also a face. Westbrook was the starter there. And now in the Lakers, he's kind of getting humbled in a way where it's like you got these young cats like Malik Monk out pointing you, out turning over the ball, and it's getting to him because he's in LA. The LA pressure, the pressure of LeBron getting you, recruiting you. You're like, damn, LeBron recruited me. I got to play at a high performance. But then when you're not playing at high performance, you're like, damn, your ego goes down. It gets shot straight down, especially with Westbrook being a high ego person. When you deplete somebody's ego, you start to see, and you're seeing it with him getting benched those last 2 minutes. And I mean, I don't know why he's complaining. We gave him chances to do clutch time stuff, and he doesn't perform. So I don't know. That's just ego, man. It's ego at the end of the day.
It is. It
Yeah.
really is. I mean, Westbrook, I saw my, on Facebook, they give you like your memories thing.
Yeah.
I saw like one day, it was like a picture of Westbrook getting a triple double on the Thunder.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is why he's my favorite point guard in the NBA. I'm like, bro, I said that. I'm like, oh my God. It's amazing how bad someone can fall off. It's just like, it's sad.
Yeah.
It really is. But were you excited to see Westbrook come to the team?
No,
Like you were not excited for him to come.
Yeah,
you were not big play Slay. You were not big play Slay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a jab at Slay real quick because he was one of those guys that was jumping up and down saying we're going to the goddamn championship with Westbrook. Let's be honest, man. I get it. Emotions take over when you get a triple double king and a guy that has accolades and a guy that was MVP. You're like, oh my God, he's gonna do so much for our team. But at the end of the day, you got to step back, be realistic, and say, does he fit with what we're doing? Does he fit the system? And he doesn't. Westbrook is ball dominant and should be the only person with the ball when he's on any team. That's not he needs shooters around him, all shooters, every single one, and them not to be ball dominant. That's why it worked with OKC once KD and them left, because he had shooters around him that didn't usually have the ball. It was 100% Westbrook with the ball facilitating. Here, you got LeBron, you got AD, and then some shooters in a sense, and you can't really do that when you got LeBron as ball dominant, AD ball dominant. It throws Russell Westbrook out. Yes, AD has been gone the last 4 weeks, and even then, he does not fit what LeBron is, and this is why I don't get why LeBron brought him. LeBron should know that his best way to win is to have shooters around him so he could dish it out to shooters. Dishing it out to Westbrook at the 3 is not really something you want to do, even a mid-range or even a layup at this point. So it's like I wasn't excited. I wanted Buddy Hield, like I said in multiple lives. I've been a big advocate for Buddy Hield, but it is what it is, and now we just got to deal with it. Nobody's going to take his contract, so I mean, we got to make it work somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted Buddy Hield when he was in the draft from school, from college. I wanted Buddy Hield. Like, Buddy Hield is such a good 3-point shooter. Isn't he averaging like 40% for his career?
Yeah, and
or
he's also top 3 in catch and shoot, in catch and shoot makes. So imagine having a player at top 3 in the past few years of catch and shoot with a guy like LeBron, or maybe on the Sixers, for example, where you could have Seth Curry and Buddy Hield and all Joel Embiid and Tobias and whoever's running point could dish it out to one of them, and that's 2 shooters that people got to worry about. Over here in the Lakers, if we had Buddy Hield instead of Westbrook, it would have been Malik Monk, Buddy Hield, LeBron, AD, Dwight. Imagine the dish out to people like AD could shoot the ball sometimes. Malik Monk and Buddy Hield both being shooters.
Okay. Yo, what's up, Foothills? Thank you for popping in, man.
Hey, what up, Foothills, man?
I hope everything's going well.
Facts.
Like, seriously, you and I
I hope
talk.
everything's going well, man. We haven't talked in a while. The last time we talked was that live on AK stream, man. It was nice meeting you, man. It was. And hopefully we could get in a live together again, man. It was really fun.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he
LOL,
is.
but was there... LOL, there was a bunch of... Can you spell, Slay, credentials that comes with the statement I
Wait, what is it?
originally made? I'm kidding.
Wait.
I
but
said...
there's all the credentials that come with the statement I originally made, and I said that I quote the Los Angeles Lakers will be the 3rd seed after the Warriors and Suns. But you were still excited. In
Yeah.
the video, you were like, "Oh my God, Westbrook!" Like, bruh, come on now. Let's be realistic now. I'm hanging in there, Jay. This thanks for asking you that. Okay, that's good.
All right, I'm not... No.
But
No.
I get why everybody was excited. And that's why you know what? I'm just throwing shots at Slay because he throws shots at me. So it's all, fun
I
and
throw
games.
shots at Slay every single chance I get.
Yeah,
This is a guy that said Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, it's fun and games with Slay. And as a Laker fan, you do be excited over big names like Westbrook. You're like, damn, you're getting somebody that got accolades. But at the same time, it's like, you got to be realistic at the end of the day. And I'm a realistic Laker fan. You got to sit back and be like, does this really fit the system? And it doesn't, And Westbrook's a good player, but not on this team.
I felt like everyone in Spotlight Sports Network's been saying that. Me, you, Darian, Robert, Goolie, Key. We've all been saying this about Westbrook, and it's just like all they want is the high market players for tickets because for crypto.com.
Yeah. Yeah, people are showing up, which is crazy, even when we're losing, which it does show the loyalty of Laker fans because we are loyal at the end of the day, a bunch of us. And I know a lot of bandwagon LeBron fans came over, and that's why we got the stipulation of bandwagons. But at the same time, it's like LA is a name chasing. Well, not always name chasing because they did not always do it. But recently, LA in general, whether it be NFL with the Rams, getting Odell Beckham, getting Von Miller, big names, sells tickets. Matthew Stafford, big tickets. Then you go on to the Lakers, LeBron James, bring them, big tickets. AD, big tickets. Westbrook, tickets. You want Buddy Hield, Eric? Let's make a deal because I'm a Kings fan. Not a happy one, but a Kings fan. Hey, let's make a deal, man. I would be glad to do that. But at the end of the day, all these LA teams, look at the Clippers. Paul George, big name. Kawhi, big name. It's just something LA has been known to do recently. So I get the Westbrook sells tickets, and I get the organization wants money because of the whole protocols and stuff. But come on now, Genie Bus, you're better than that. I mean, the Bus family, come on now. I mean, Kobe, do I have to go down the list? Magic Johnson, Jerry, do I have to go down the list of how we ran things? And Kobe Bryant took a few years of a downfall because of the team he had, but there were rookies with Derek Fisher and Jordan Farmar. Then he goes to 09 and 010 and went back to back. That's what happens
when 010.
2010. Sorry, I keep saying 010. I don't know why. 09 and 2010. 09 and 2010, we won back to back. Why? Because we develop people like Jordan Farmer. We develop people like Andrew Bynum. And it's
we
crazy.
Hate Andrew Bynum over here.
Yeah, and it's crazy to me that we went away from that. And and we did this, and we followed LeBron's footsteps. I have a lot of respect for Eric, but I have absolutely hate the Lakers. Hey, I know you were happy when you guys beat us the first time in overtime, when it went to double overtime.
Yeah. But for me, I just really want to talk about the Sixers bench here. Oh, yeah. We're missing 6 million, too. So, our bench is not as consistent. I mean, our bench, we were supposed to be like one of the best benches in the league and all this nonsense. But then, where are they? And Joel Embiid needs help. Like, for me, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, is your bench the same way?
Our bench?
Yeah, is your bench the same way as ours?
As far as our bench goes, we've seen THT be inconsistent day in and day out this year. I'll take Westbrook for Buddy, but the Lakers would never do that straight up. Yeah, it's the contract, man. At the end of the day, you would have to put in Harrison Barnes, and we would have to put in like a THT in order for it to work. I'm coming here just to say I'm sad. Oh,
he's a New Orleans fan.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. I am
He's a
sorry.
Saints fan and a Pelicans fan.
I ain't gonna lie, but it's gonna take you a while until you're a playoff team again. I'm really sorry. I'm really
No,
sorry.
no, no. I'm just talking about the Saints right now with Sean Payton. And now they're $74 million over the
Oh
cap.
yeah, I'm really sorry, man. I
And
hope
then
y'all
their
turn it
wide
around.
receiver's about to leave.
I hope y'all turn it around, man. I really feel bad for y'all.
Yeah.
Good. You take Westbrook. Yeah, but our bench, THT. Sometimes Trevor Ariza comes off the bench. It's just weird how Frank Vogel works, right? He always talks about how he's trying to get the lineup good. At this point, we don't know who's gonna come off the bench today. We don't know who's gonna come off the bench on Thursday. It's always gonna go vice versa. It's gonna go different ways. But if I were to believe who's gonna come off the bench, it's gonna be Carmelo, THT, most likely Trevor Ariza. Let me think. I think Kendrick Nunn might be back by Thursday. Maybe.
So wait, who's injured now?
Kendrick Nunn has been injured the whole season. He hasn't played a second yet.
Right.
He's somebody that I'm kind of hoping comes back because I put him over, Trevor Ariza. He's a good player on the Miami Heat when he was on the Miami Heat. So I want to see how he comes back from injury. Another guy that comes off the bench, Revis. I'm really high on Revis. He was an undrafted, he went to G League, and he's a great player, man. He's a great rookie in my sense. He's a great young player. He hit that game winner. I don't know if you've seen ESPN one day. He hit that game winner. I forgot who against what team. But yeah, those are a couple guys that would come off the bench. DeAndre Jordan doesn't play minutes, which is good. And if AD plays the 5, Dwight Howard will come off the bench. So I mean, they're very inconsistent. Sometimes Carmelo goes 1 for 10 sometimes now, and THT goes 2 for 18. So I don't know what bench I'm gonna get, and it scares me too because even though y'all bench is inconsistent, our bench is inconsistent too. So I'm scared how that's gonna go when players like Joel Embiid are out, Tobias Harris are out, LeBron's out, AD's out. They're on the bench. What do we do, right? We're gonna have Westbrook on the floor with a bunch of guys that are inconsistent. That's not gonna work for us,
Can you imagine if this game, like all of our starters were out and everybody was out?
I can't believe it, bro. If something hits all these people today, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, shout out to AK, man. What's up, man? I haven't talked to you in a while, but hopefully you're doing good. I just have to pop it up. What's up, man?
You're good. You're good. You're fine. Is Sean Payton going to be the next Dallas Cowboys head coach? What do you guys think? I mean,
not now.
No, he wants to retire.
Yeah, he wants to retire, but I did heard a report that he wants to take a year to 2-year break and then come back and coach again. Which I would have doubted.
Just retire. What the hell?
I don't know. You know how people come out of retirement. You know how that works.
Oh yeah, Michael Jordan did it.
Yeah. So Sean Payton he's retiring right now because he wants to spend time at home and he wants to get away from coaching right now. There's so much happening.
We're not betting something like this. Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Where's my hey bro, swing by tonight at 9, Eric, if you're able. It's alive. You're not going to want to miss. 9 East. What time? 9
Eastern.
So
you're doing the game.
Yeah, I'm doing the Laker game. If you're still alive after the Laker game, I'll swing by, man.
He's doing a mock draft.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out during halftime at my Laker game, and then after the Laker game, if you're still live, I'll go in the comments.
He's the kind of guy that will go live for hours.
Yeah,
like he's done 24 hours.
Recently, I've been getting closer to the Raider content creators. So there's this guy named I think you heard of him, Reggie Raider.
Yeah,
have you heard of him?
Yeah.
He does late night shows. So I've been on his show the past few days, and it's been going till 2 a.m. my time, 4 a.m. So we've been doing late night shows over there. Also, this guy, I'm meeting a lot of Raider content creators, which are cool, man.
Are you going to be on Hammers?
It's keeping me busy. What?
Are you going to be on Hammers right now?
I was before this. I was there since 7. I was in the comment section, but I ended up joining their talk right now. They got the biggest Raider content creators on there right now. They're all talking right now about the what are we gonna do with Bryan Edwards? It's looking kind of like Bird Gang's YouTube the other day, sort of.
Yeah.
Where it's like
I know what it is.
Where it's like a debate, so it's like that, but it's fun.
Was Darian on that?
Yeah, he's right there with if you know Docs, ENT, and
D's on there right now.
Hammer. I think they're still on there. Let me check.
When
I was there, they were there. There was like 6. Hold on, let me see.
Well, Eagles and my guy in the best.
Yeah, Queen Raiderette, which she's a queen. She's a good friend of mine now. She's a a girl Raider content creator. Hammer, Docs, Dirty Raider, Spotlight, and I forgot his name. There's one more there. Lakers, what the fuck? I'm better than your Lakers person. I know you're a Chicago Bulls fan, AK. Oh my god, here we go again.
But yeah, man. So, what
He said,
did
"Oh,
Frank
yeah."
Vogel have to do for this win?
Stop overcomplicating things. I think he's overthinking a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Day in and day out in press conferences, he says, "I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to do this. I had to ask the management to bench Westbrook. Just don't overthink it, bro. You're the coach. Do your thing. Whatever you think works, do it. And don't try new things and be like, oh, against Brooklyn, this lineup don't work, so I'm gonna go away from it. Hey, maybe that lineup works against the Sixers. Different lineups work for different teams depending on your personnel out there. Don't overthink it. And that's what Frank Vogel does a lot. That's why at this point, I can't even give you a starting five. I can't even give you a bench because I don't know who's gonna be starting, who's not. He had Trevor Ariza start, which was like
Why?
exactly. So it's like what? So yeah, exactly. Like just shut up and do your job. Exactly.
You want to hear
Jaden.
something funny?
Yeah.
So with Doc Rivers,
Yeah.
he is bad with rotations, like
Mhm.
ridiculously bad. He had a couple times Embiid and Drummond on the court at the same time. Yeah, yeah, and we still win the game because of Embiid.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why? And
Yeah, that's
people
the
are
thing with these two coaches here. I think we could all agree here in the chat that Frank Vogel and Doc Rivers are probably at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to coaching. They both suck at adjustments and stuff, so it's gonna be scary to see how these two teams match up. I think it's just gonna come down to the personnel, what they can do. Is LeBron gonna turn up? Is AD gonna do good? Is Embiid gonna turn up? Is Tobias gonna have a solid game? Is Seth Curry gonna shoot the ball? Is Malik Monk gonna shoot good? You know, it's gonna be based on the personnel. I don't think it's gonna come down to coaching, who's gonna outcoach the other. I think it's gonna come down to which personnel is more consistent that game. The other time, I said hi 3 times.
now. Here's the thing, Mitch. I have a question from Ben Simmons playing last year. Is Ben Simmons like Westbrook? No. Westbrook can shoot the ball. Westbrook is shooting the ball. Ben Simmons is in his own head.
Yeah,
They need to do it now.
I
I'm telling
heard
you.
about Harden to Sixers, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, they need to do it now. I mean, we've seen teams that wait, and look what happened. Like they blossom, they do
Yeah.
all this, they do all that. If you're going after Harden, it's pretty self-explanatory. Do it now, then. Do it freaking now. And Harden wants out because of Kyrie.
That's
you
crazy.
didn't. Yes, I did.
That Brooklyn team is depleting too.
Oh my god! Just this whole league is freaking depleting. The
Yeah.
only teams that are doing good are the Suns, Warriors, and Bulls.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Bulls are going through injuries right now, so I kind of feel bad for them. But
yeah, you know what? They were up 24 points against the Thunder, and then I forget how much they won by, but it was like within single digits, I think.
sheesh. No wonder Goolie sent a huge ass paragraph the last night of ranting about it.
Dude, he had 2,000 total views on his on the Sports Stream's Facebook.
That's good for his. I think this is his second Bulls game. Well, first Bull game alone.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say here. Both of us are doing. I mean, the Sixers are in the 6th seed. I mean, we need to get some help for Embiid, but hey, only I get to. Do you even actually watch the games? That's my question. Do you watch the games?
Me?
If you do, wow, I didn't even know that.
AK, yeah. My first comment was this.
I wasn't in here, and yeah.
If
Harden went out because of Irving, how do you think he's gonna act? See, that's different. That is different because Ben Simmons can play every single night. Kyrie cannot because of the mandate. So that's like the only thing. Harden can play, or Ben Simmons can play, but it's just like in his mind and everything. Kyrie can't play at home. So that's like the only thing. What up, Donte? We'll see you in like an hour. Well, Eric would. Scroll up and tell Julius I said, yeah, you said hi 3 times. Like, are you going to say hi again for the 4th?
That boy That boy Stu is up there. Oh yeah, that's another one that's over there. I don't know if you know him. He was our old. He played in our secondary for the Raiders. His name is Stewart.
Yeah. What?
Short.
He's on the stream right now?
Yeah, he's on the show too.
Oh,
He's starting
shoot.
to be a Raider content creator too, so he's starting to get in the scene.
Oh, wow. He's going to gain subscribers like that. Like,
yeah, he already is, man.
Fair.
Hammer's got 200 people in his chat right now from YouTube, strictly YouTube.
Yeah, because of his birthday. That's why.
Yeah. Eric, I got a question for you. Go ahead, ask it.
Yeah, what is it, Taco? What is it?
It better not be some banter stuff, like some trolly stuff.
I get it. The 76 is on the 6th spot because they have 6. Wow.
Hey,
tell me something I haven't heard.
I ain't gonna lie, we're in the 8th spot, so I mean,
you said it 3 times, but okay. We're gonna stop with the high talk and everything. That's just like, Harden is just not effective right now because ever since those foul rules were changed.
That's the same thing for Trae Young. And that's
also
the same thing for Curry.
Trae Young is still putting up points. Trae Young's going to be a starter in the All-Star game.
You really think so?
Harden may not.
Yeah, Harden, no. If you could fix the Lakers, how would you fix them?
This question. Oh wait. No.
Oh, 3 things. Fire Frank Vogel. Number 2, try to at least maneuver Westbrook's contract or get him out by adding a second player to the trade to any team that is literally giving away their players. And 3, stop letting LeBron control things. Because at this point, it sucks to say because I was high on LeBron, man. LeBron's, in some people's eyes, the GOAT, and in other people's eyes, the GOAT of this era. And he's behind Kobe and Michael Jordan. But I've lost respect for LeBron because what he's doing in LA is not the Laker way. That's the LeBron way. That's the Miami Heat way. That's the Cleveland Cavaliers way. That ain't the Laker way. And that's why I'm losing respect for people like Westbrook too, because you're not going to come to a Laker organization and you're going to tell me, oh, I don't care if I win a chip.
Yeah.
Come on now, man.
I mean, Westbrook's attitude, I just don't get it.
Yeah, he's not a Laker, man. Westbrook could say that with teams like the Pacers and teams that haven't even won a chip. But with the Lakers, he doesn't stand for the Lakers. Eric, why are you talking? You can't even shoot a ball. LOL, I can't either. LeBron James does what he wants to do. Huh? What does me got to shoot the ball have to do with NBA play, bro?
I don't know.
Bro, I probably could shoot more threes than Westbrook and shoot better middies and layups than Westbrook. I know how to just get rid of the Lakers entirely. That's how you fix them.
Yeah,
Hey, AK. How do you like Rager and JG?
Why? I'm gonna have to hear the end of this. Why?
Bro, because I was there in stream when he was going off on JG.
I was there. Yes, I was there for both.
Oh yeah, you were there.
That was my stream.
He was gonna throw his like computer or whatever he had in front of him. He was gonna throw.
Why? Oh my god.
Do you think John Morant is making the All-Star game? Hell yeah.
Yes. If he's not an All-Star, actually, he might not even be an All-Star starter.
Let me borrow some bill money.
Oh my god. So he may not even be the All-Star starter. I mean, he could. Voting wise, think about it. You got Curry, you got Ja, you got Chris Paul, you got Devin Booker's going to be a reserve. You got those 3.
I'm scared, man. AK hasn't replied in the past minute. He's probably coming up with something, bro. I'm scared.
I mean, John Morant is carrying that franchise right.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Because when he's out, I've seen teams look better. John Morant is not a starter. I mean, how? Would you put him over Curry? Or would you put him over CP3? I mean, those are the 2 best teams in the Western Conference right now. You got 1 and 2.
Lakers need to trade AD, Westbrook, Howard, and rebuild next year and let LeBron walk. I mean, that's another route you could go to, right? AD is injury prone. Might as well get your band for your buck. Maybe give AD. Listen, talk about my team all you want, but you're not that great either. Your team is built on team sloppy second. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Last time I recall, Caruso was on the Lakers. Last time I recall, Lonzo Ball was on the Lakers. You're taking our sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
Last time I recall, Vucevic wasn't even a Bull last year. I mean, the year before, or the first half of the next year. He was an Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
DeMar
Why
DeRozan was a Raptors.
Why can't
in the
Steph
first.
Curry be like his brother and shoot 3 times like Curry? Well,
Wait,
I don't know.
Yeah. Is anybody on the Chicago Bulls from the Chicago Bulls? Zach LaVine.
Nope.
Kobe White.
Nope. Zach LaVine. He was
on Minnesota.
Timberwolves.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Eagles, it's not looking good to you, man. You got a lot of sloppy seconds over there in Chicago. I'm talking about football, you dipstick. Hey, we don't go sloppy seconds. What the hell? What are you talking about? Shit.
I mean,
just because of Casey Hayward?
no,
Just because of Denzel Perryman?
no.
Deshaun
Aguilar.
Jackson. Oh, Deshaun Jackson, huh?
Aguilar.
Hey, you know what we did? We gave him a real quarterback. And look at what he did. Exactly.
Well, that's not my fault. That's Howard Rose's fault. Don't
Look at
blame
Nelson
me.
Aguilar. Y'all went from hating him like Jalen Reagor, and he came over here to the Raiders, and we made him something. Again. Yes, you do. Should I name them all?
Anthony Davis is back now. If the leaguers keep losing or be consistent, I want to know their excuses. Bruh.
Coach Donte, look, Coach Donte. Look, let me tell you something, man. Look. There's no excuses. There's still no excuses, even with AD off the floor. I've been an advocate of no excuses. But at the same time, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Stick to your Houston Rockets, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because Laker fans are gonna stress you out, bro. Because Laker fans are are dumb. Some Laker fans are dumb. Because they're gonna keep doing the excuses.
Slay.
What does Slay do? Oh, yeah.
You were just saying Laker fans are dumb, and I go Slay.
Yeah, Slay makes a lot of excuses. You don't want to stress yourself out, Coach Donte. You don't want to stress yourself out with Laker fans, man. That's why I say stick to the Rockets, because at least Rocket fans are realistic and stuff. And
the Rockets are gonna. I was watching this video, like which NBA this video, if I can find it. Let's like the best teams with the future. Rockets were 2. You know who was 1?
Who?
Thunder. That have the best futures. Lakers were 30. Sorry.
Bad, man.
I mean, I'm not. No, hell no. The Lakers are. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Rockets.
The Rockets.
Thank God. The Rockets are in rebuild mode. They're gonna be there for a while.
Hey, did you just call yourself dumb? Well, I no longer need to talk. Thank you, Eric. I died laughing and was choked on my shit.
Oh my god.
I didn't call myself dumb.
Yeah.
Hey, AK, you want to talk about sloppy seconds? Let's talk about how your quarterback that took over Jalen Hurts while Jalen Hurts was a little bashed up was a Jacksonville Jaguar and was on 3 other different teams. Don't get me started, boy.
You can say that about any freaking player in the league.
I know, any team.
Stop me. Yeah. It's a talk stick. He is something heavy. It will change a little bit. Because you got another body that can actually do damage.
No, the Thunder is respectable, man. They're a young team. They're a young team with heart, man. They're a young team that, they beat us 3 times.
Donte,
exactly, Eagles. Exactly, Eagles. It's everyone. So that includes our team and your team.
No, Donte. Oh, my God. Dude, we're just roasting Eric. What the hell? Bro. Like,
this always happens.
All right. Yeah, the Rockets are not bad. They're just rebuilding. The Sixers are like that years ago.
Stop, bro. You're hurting my brain. Much love, man.
Yeah. Donte, I'm cool with you. Okay. Now everyone's good. Can we go back to the game and how I'm nervous as heck? Because think about it. If we lose, I'm not going to hear the end of this. I know you. I'm not going to hear the end of this.
I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm not going to talk, but I'm going to say the 3 people that I'm going to attack if we do end up winning this, because at the end of the day, we're the underdogs, which is very surprising. There's Mitch. There's BOSG.
Yeah, no
Because
one
he's
cares
been calling
about
us retirement homes.
No.
And I'm gonna come after who else? Key doesn't
Key?
talk too much. Oh, Spotlight.
No,
Spotlight goes straight after.
Robert Ford.
Oh, Robert does talk a lot. No, we got sloppy first. We draft our trash. Hey, some of ours is rookies. Nate Hobbs, Bryan Edwards, we drafted. Derek Carr, we drafted. Our O lines is drafted, pretty much every single one of them. The D line, Max Crosby was drafted. Hankins was drafted. Hobbs was drafted. Merrick was drafted. See, Abram was drafted. See, I'm telling you, bro, we don't got that many sloppy seconds. Eric, I feel you. Yeah. That's why I haven't been talking. I haven't been talking shit to, like you asked Mitch. I haven't really been talking about the Sixers that much.
No, he hasn't.
Because I know my team is not capable of beating a lot of teams right now.
And he's actually been known for picking the opponent's team against the Raiders, and the Raiders win.
Yeah, it works. It works. The only time I lost is that Bengals game, but it's fine.
I mean, we all did.
Trash.
No, wait. You picked the tight. Wait. Oh, Bengals against the Raiders?
I picked Bengals because I thought I was gonna go 5-0, but we lost.
Ow.
Oh, speaking of Bengals, hey, AK. Last time I recall, we were practically the only one of two teams that didn't get blown out in the wild card.
Yeah. Pacers. But right now, who would you rather have? Neither.
G League, both of them.
Neither. It's just like this. And tonight we got a game against the Pelicans tonight.
You're not doing that game?
No, I'm not doing that game tonight. My friend wants me to do something, so I'm like,
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Laker game right after the Laker game. I'll most likely go on to AK stream and go check it out. And
Hammer's stream is gonna be done
in an hour.
Yeah, it's gonna be done in an hour.
So I'm gonna be after the Laker game. I'm gonna go to AK.
After this, I might pop into there, just be like, "Hey."
I'm gonna go support AK, and then I'm gonna right after that. I'm probably gonna do some homework because I got something as a group, like a group project for my college. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go on the late night show again, and then go back with the Raider content creators over there.
Do you get tired doing that every day?
It's fun, man. It's always funny because we go from talking Raiders for like 2 hours, and then the 3 other hours that we do is just funny, just talking smack and just laughing and making jokes. Like yesterday, we were up till like 3 a.m. The day before.
So for me, it's 6 a.m. Jeez.
Yeah. It's always funny, man. I like those late night streams. Think of it like maybe like a George Lopez show where it's funny as hell at night.
I know what it meant.
I'm glad you learned your lesson, my boy. I'm here for you every step of the way. He learned a lesson. Glad you heard. Bro, Donte, how many weeks ago have I learned my lesson, bro? You know why? You're trash because I had your back on the Raiders and you fucked me. Thanks for that. Bro, I did it, bro. I had your back. I picked the Eagles. AK, I picked the Eagles for you. I believed in your Eagles. We were both underdogs.
He did. I can vouch.
And we both lost, but it's okay. It's okay. All we got to do is get rid of our trash and we'll be better next year. AKA our receivers. We need to get Devontae Adams. And for you guys.
I just remember that, Gio, if you're still in the chat, I remember that coach that the Raiders are going to interview. Todd Bowles.
Oh, yeah, Todd Bowles.
I just remembered. I was with Gio and I'm like.
I want Harbaugh.
I forgot the name. What is it?
Okay, then we even. Yeah. Hey, next year. We'll be good next year. Good next year.
We're not playing against each other next year, are we?
No. Y'all playing, I think, the AFC North, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got the schedule right here.
And then we're playing the NFC West.
Oh, I still gotta upload my video. Frick, I forgot.
I ever checked my previous comments, sorry.
Yeah, so after this, I'm gonna upload my video about Derek Barnett, how he should not be on this roster.
So you're an advocate for Barnett the hell out of here.
Yeah, I have been.
Okay.
Like I have been. I actually said this in my video twice. If you think Derek Barnett is good at football, let me know in the comments. If you actually think Derek Barnett is good at football, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I just heard David Ortiz is in the Hall of Fame.
At least something's happening in freaking baseball. Shit. Freaking MLB lockouts and apparently games are not gonna start and shit. Like, bro, come on now.
Man, Mavs playing much better. Yep, they are. So we got 5 minutes left. So who's your favorite Laker of all time?
Kobe.
Why'd I even ask?
If you want to know, my second is Magic.
Figures.
My third would probably have to be Shaq, and my fourth might have to be Jerry West, and my fifth might have to be Elgin Baylor.
Not even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
I would say
he's my GOAT. He's my GOAT.
I just think that because when I think of, this is hard, man. Now you're making me second guess myself.
No, you're good.
It's just that, in my opinion, I think Kobe will forever be my favorite Laker, and a lot of Laker fans will say that to you.
Yeah.
And Kareem is up there too. I'll put Kareem over Shaq. I think Kareem I think Shaq left us, and Kareem left us too, but Kareem I think left more of a statement.
Well, no,
they
traded Shaq.
Oh yeah, they traded Shaq.
They couldn't.
But it kind of looked like Shaq wanted out. I mean, he didn't want to really be. I know him and Kobe had a little.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah.
So maybe that had something to do with it. You feel me? So.
Yeah.
But hey, Kareem is
you
a
had
top
to pick
Laker
one, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
To build around?
I gotta go.
In my opinion, Magic.
Because I hate the Celtics and I dislike Larry Bird, and even though I think he's the best small forward of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not doing this again, are we?
He said Barnett and Rager are Walmart stalkers after this.
You never know. Freaking Harry Rosen.
Like, what happens if y'all let go of Barnett and Rager and whatever team they go to, they ball out? What would you guys do?
I would laugh. I really don't give a damn. But all right, guys, this concludes MK Headlines episode 11. I just want to shout out Gio. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Eric. Again, on Thursday night, me and him are calling the Sixers and Lakers. Don't worry. Oh my God, there's gonna be so much trash talk, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We could be down by 30, but if Westbrook gets a contact deck, I'm talking smack the rest of the game.
Who's he talking?
What?
I mean, Kuzma talked on Embiid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Westbrook just
I was doing that live with T, and I was like, what? So, yeah, guys, subscribe to Eric. His link is in the description below. I'm pretty sure everyone in here already is. But, yeah, guys, subscribe to the Spotlight Sports Network, Spotlight Sports Streams, and the merch, guys. Everything's 15% off for the next 3 days. So check out the merch. Okay, I'm not playing that whole thing. It takes a while. And yeah, guys. So thank you to everyone for being here. It's a very fun stream. When's the next time I'm going live? Probably tomorrow for the fadeaway or the wrestling. That's in my thing. So that's tomorrow.
Wait, isn't it 7200s today?
That's at 8:00. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Eastern.
Okay. Hey, Donte, if you're still in the chat, man, you could go to 7200s, man. I have it. I have the game live, so I could take over after once you go to 7200s.
I think he's doing both. I completely forgot. Wait,
because think of it. Our game starts at 4:30, which is 7:30.
Yeah,
and then 5200 is at 8, and that's practically him and Key's show. So he has to be
unless it got moved. Let me see. I'm like, all right, guys, we're just gonna end it here. All right, guys, appreciate everyone for being on here. Very much appreciated. MK out, bitch.